This man hasn't spent a single penny in 40 years. The first time he went on a date with a girl to the movies, they sat at the entrance of the cinema and watched trailers for an entire afternoon. He didn't spend a dime and even managed to get a pack of cotton candy from the girl for free. Before Francois was even born, he inherited a debt of millions. After his birth, he showed an astonishing talent for being miserly. Francois is the concertmaster of the violin in the local symphony orchestra. He also works part-time teaching children music. Not only does he charge tuition fees, but he even has his eyes on the children's pocket money.
T'as de l'argent sur toi?
Bah 5 euros.
Donne.
Mais c'est pour mon goûter.
With 5 euros in his hand, Francois rushed to the supermarket to do some shopping. By calculating the full reduction with coupons, he finally spent only 4.9 euros. He always walks whenever he goes out. When he gets home, he relies solely on the streetlights for lighting. When it comes to food, he either eats freebies or things that have been expired for ages. After 40 years of hard work, he paid off all his debts.
Combien j'ai sur mon compte déjà?
248 596 euros.
Pas assez.
C'est pas mal quand même.
Faut que je fasse des économies.
One day, a beautiful cellist named Annie joined the symphony orchestra. After a rehearsal, she took the initiative to invite Francois to have dinner. The man was so frightened that he turned around and fled right away because having dinner meant having to spend money. He found the parents of a student who owned a breakfast shop and threatened to suspend their child's classes unless they sponsored a free dinner. However, Annie is allergic not only to flour but also to eggs. She suggested going to the Italian seafood restaurant across the street. The price of each dish on the menu made Francois feel extremely restless. In the end, Annie ordered a lobster, while Francois didn't order anything and just kept eating a piece of bread served before the meal from start to finish. When it came time to pay the bill, he was stunned by the amount. He had never spent so much money in his whole life. Francois hid in the restroom and thought long and hard. He used the fire sprinkler to set off a fire alarm and successfully had a free meal. That night, a young girl was standing in front of his house. She claimed to be Francois's daughter. It turned out that he had been in a relationship when he was young. Because he wanted to save money on buying a gift, he broke up with his girlfriend just before her birthday. Unexpectedly, his girlfriend was actually pregnant with his child at that time. But no matter what, he refused to live with the girl until she offered to pay the rent on her own.
120 euros.
140.
Ah oui, quand même.